Amira, and this is Psychic Readings Live. I'm doing super chat questions, donated questions, and answering any of your other questions as well. We've got this beautiful candle going today, which is removing any negative energy or money blocks. It's a eucalyptus candle with moss. I thought it was really beautiful, and we're going to be doing that one today. Just using that candle, that energy. So if you want to claim the candle, go ahead. Removing money blocks. And we've also got a beautiful coffee cup for the collective as well as a pre-order. I'm going to do a pre-order first, and we'll move on to the coffee cup, as well as any other super chat questions you might have had. And I hope you all had a beautiful 4th of July. For those of you who are in the US, I hope you had a lovely 4th of July, and welcome to those who are in Canada, who are in England, Australia, South America, South Africa, and Mexico, and anywhere else. Do a shout out where you're from. Netherlands as well. Do a shout out where you're from, where you're listening in from. Greetings, everybody. Hi, Michi. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'll get this pre-order done for Pisces Moon. Let me know what you all got up to on the 4th of July. I always had a great time in the States, going out to events, going to parties, going to concerts, going to free concerts. There were always free concerts going on, even though some of them were very crowded. Always had a really good time. Okay, I can already see this. If anyone does see anything in the cup, let me know. I already see a snake in there. I see the letter M in there as well. I see a heart. I see something else that looks a bit like a broken heart. So we'll get back to that in a bit, but I'm going to do pre-order first. So we do everything in order, and then any of your questions, if you do have any questions first, or do your questions first, and then we'll do the coffee cup, and we'll timestamp the cup as well. For those who are watching the replay, we'll timestamp the cup. The question that Pisces Moon had is, will I hear back, will she hear back from, what is it, disability in July or August, or when? So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. How is everyone? Thanks for the likes on arrival, everyone. Truly appreciate it. Greetings, greetings. What did everybody do for the 4th? Let me know. Let me know what your favourite 4th was. I'm not a big fan of fireworks anymore, but except, you know, maybe the Sydney Harbour Bridge is probably one of the best ones ever. Yeah, if you're ever in Sydney on a firework day, make sure that you do see those. They're just spectacular. But I usually used to go out for the concerts, for the parties. Okay, so let's have a look and see for Pisces Moon. What do we got for Pisces Moon? Pisces Moon. Pisces Moon. When will you hear from? When will you hear from Disability Office? The thing with disability, you've got to make sure that you've got all of the criteria that they need. Like, they usually want a certain criteria, certain evidence. So you have to find out what that evidence is and provide that evidence. Otherwise, they'll just keep on rejecting you. So I hope that you've done that. I hope you found out what evidence they need and what criteria they need. So if they say they need 2 years of this or that, then, you know, records of this, or, you know, medical records, or this or that, then you have to give them what they need. And any reports. Okay, well, you've got money coming in, that's for sure. You've got money coming in, I would say, by September. September's looking good. Let me have a look and see. Will you hear back from disability in July? Pisces Moon. Yes, they might correspond. July, August, Not so much. September. Well, the pendulum's giving me July. July and September. And there could be some backwards and forwards going on in August. There could be some more documents that you need to present or something else that you need to give them in some way. Or there could be some options and choices coming up for you in August. But I do feel like they'll reach out potentially in July. But I see that maybe the final approval or the finality or the finances coming through in September. So that's looking very hopeful. Hi, Kay. Hi, I am Alich. How are you? Where are you from? Do a shout out where you're from. Anyone else who wants to do a super chat donation, you're welcome to do that. You can do it on my website, amiracelon.com, or you can do it through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or you can do it here on the platform. Okay, the bigger the donation, the more in-depth the reading. All right, so let's move on to our coffee cup for the collective, and this is, you know, traditionally in alignment with July and in alignment with the 4th of July and everything else. So let's have a look and see. Okay, let's see, everyone, what's happening with the cup. Looks like a broken heart here, or a heart that's sort of like split in two, but it's got like an arrow through it. So there could be a mending of a broken heart, a mending of a broken heart here. A mending of a broken heart. Looks like there's a mending of something going on here. And I'm getting like a pathway opening. I've got an 1111, so there's sort of like a gateway opening here. So there is an 1111 here. I'm also seeing a fish. Around that heart is like a big fish. There could be a finality with a divorce, a payout, some sort of settlement with a divorce going on. I'm also seeing a fish here as well, a smaller fish moving in. So there is some more money coming in from maybe some unexpected ways and unexpected avenues. Could come in very, very quickly when you least expect it, or when you're kind of waiting and you don't see something coming in, it finally comes in. Okay, I'm getting a stop sign or a lollipop. Looks a bit more like a stop sign to me. So there could be a feeling of stop and wait, stop and look, stop and see what's going on. Don't rush into anything. It could be a waiting period, or some of you might be moving forward very quickly, and it's a situation of, okay, maybe I just need to stop for a minute and just observe what's going on in the crossfire, in the crossroads. Observe what's going on here. There seems some sort of an animal here. I'm not getting any specific animal. Looks a little bit like a cat, but not really. Okay, I've got a house here. So there could be more money coming into the home, a new home here, new home for some of you. Some of you might be working from home. I'm getting the word singing from home. It looks like there's a figurine here actually singing or doing opera. Some of you might be doing some sort of musical lessons or something like that from home. And it's kind of morphing into a donkey. Some of you might be getting some new pets, some unusual pets, or moving into the countryside, or moving closer to the countryside, or somewhere where there's more livestock or farm animals, or somebody's being a donkey or a jackass. Okay, so there could be somebody who's being a donkey or a jackass in and around the home. But there's a definite nice home here. It looks like a single family home, a dacha. Single family home, something very beautiful, something very nice. A little cottage, that type of thing. Okay, I'm also getting reindeers. Okay, some of you might be thinking about going up to see the reindeers, doing something for Christmas, doing something for New Year. snow holidays, something to do with Christmas holidays. You could be planning out a Christmas holiday, going to see Santa's house, going up to Lapland, seeing the Northern Lights. That would be fun. I'd love to do that trip. Going up to the Northern Lights, doing something like that, or going somewhere where there's reindeers or there are deer in general. It really looks like reindeers here. 1, 2, 3. It's like they're all in a chain. It's like they're all in a line, in a chain. Yeah. There could also be somebody trying to piggyback on you. So somebody is trying to make you take the weight of their troubles and burdens. So they could be trying to piggyback on your ideas, piggyback on your energy in some way. Yeah, piggyback on your energy. All right, I'm seeing a fish. Some unusual. It kind of looks like a fish. Looks like a smiley face, actually. Going backwards like a tadpole. Looks a little bit like a sperm or a tadpole. So that could be a pregnancy for some of you who are looking for a pregnancy. There's a smiley face on it, so it could be definitely a smiley face. There's a U or a V sounding initial here as well. There's also a tulip, so I'm seeing something to do with the Netherlands or Holland. Some of you might be thinking about going to the Netherlands or going to Holland or having some connection with somebody who's from the Netherlands or a Dutch background. Okay, I'm getting like a scene here. Some of you might be painting landscapes, doing some landscape photography or getting out in nature more. There's something to do with wide open spaces. I'm getting Colorado. I'm getting like beautiful mountains and really nice nature. Could also be north of California and going into Oregon as well. Getting horses around it. I'm getting a horseshoe. There's a lucky horseshoe there. So some of you are going to be finding some luck that you weren't expecting, some luck coming out of nowhere, coming out of thin air, a lucky break. Some of you who might be auditioning for something are going to get some sort of a lucky break as well, or maybe applying for something, whether it's work or whether it's assistance in some way. There's like a heart here, but it's sort of like it has a bit of a snake coming out of it. So there could be a passionate affair popping up for some of you. Passionate affair, something very passionate and love focused as well, a bit of everything into the mix. It might be a whirlwind affair. I'm sort of seeing a wheel of time, things ending and beginning. Wheel of time here, clicking around. Looks like the wheel of a car, a motor car. And there's a beautiful snake here, weaving its way in there. Could also be a bit of a, with the 2 humps here, back here as well, it could be also a camel. Camels signify immigration, but snakes can be passion, can be also somebody who's spying on you, who's being a bit snaky, a bit underhanded. Could also be connections with the medical industry, medicine. Okay, there's like a figurine here that's sort of tied up in knots. So it could be that you feel like you're twisting yourself in knots or into a pretzel to fit into a situation or something that you feel is necessary, but it may or may not be necessary. So that could be just a warning there. Don't twist yourself into a pretzel of some description. It doesn't always please everybody. Like you don't always have to please everyone. I'm getting the North Island here of New Zealand. Also getting another island here. It looks a bit like Phuket, looks a bit like Mauritius. Phuket is in Thailand. I'm also getting the word jackass. So somebody's being a jackass in some way. It's like somebody's being a bit stupid. There's like somebody's trying to get your attention and they're kind of being a bit stupid. There's an M initial here as well. There's like a double M. Somebody might really like M&Ms. There's also that that fish again coming backwards. So there seems to be an ending with a situation that could be ongoing. It could be an application for something. It could be a divorce. It could be a settlement of some description, a payout, something that you've been waiting for. And going around here, I'm seeing this again as it being a little bit like a tree, and also a figurine here taking like a leap up. They're sort of jumping up. So it could be that you're jumping up the tree. You're going up the tree of anything to do with work, with accolades, with something to do with society, with your status. It could be that you're getting engaged or married or promoted or becoming a manager. So working your way up the tree. Could be that some of you are winning athletics as well, because the figurine looks quite athletic. Okay, let's do a wish for the collective. Where is everyone today? Is everyone hungover from the 4th of July? Or still partying? Okay. All right. Okay, I've got an Aries symbol upside down here. There could be an Aries in or out, or coming in or out. There looks also like a Capricorn symbol here as well. Very faint. Underneath the wish, there's also a horse. Somebody born in the year of the horse. There's a W here, or a crown. There's also a stiletto. Some of you might be wearing high heels more, or doing something with heels, or doing something with horses. There's also a chicken here, so that's good for abundance, success. Chickens are very good for, day-to-day feeding, like feeding yourself on a day-to-day basis. It can also be gossip and news coming to you from chickens, from other birds. And chickens lay eggs, so they're sort of like something to have around. Some of you might be thinking about getting chickens and getting your own eggs in there as well. Some of you might be pregnant. I did mention that before. We did have a pregnancy thing here. Some of you might be trying to get pregnant. I've got a windmill here popping up here too, which is also symbolic. There could be a windmill around you. You might be going to see a windmill. You could be going or having something to do with a Dutch element or a Dutch connection. And there is a little furry animal under here. It looks like a plushie toy or a furry animal or a little cute kitten. Some of you might be thinking about getting a little dog or a little cat. So that's nice, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that one. It's a good one. The coffee cup for the collective. You're doing your nails. Hi from Washington. How are you? Brooklyn Miss, how are you? How's it? What's happening in Washington? You're joining from Texas. Alich, how are you? Welcome, welcome. If anyone does want to do a question, every answer is intriguing and also in-depth. In-depth or to the point. If you'd like to do a donation for your own energy exchange question, please go ahead and do that. $5 is the minimum USD for a question for a topic. So if you do a topic and I don't know you, do a little backstory. Just say you're single or you're married, or I specialize in love, dating, relationships, where, how, when, and who is your future love partner or marriage partner. Be specific if you just want a boyfriend, girlfriend, or marriage partner. Anything to do with business, career, advancement, lost pets, lost items, finding missing things, finding missing objects, remote viewing, connecting with spirit on the other side. If you do want to connect with a loved one on the other side, do a little backstory of when they passed, their name, their first name, and what relation they were to you, or what relationship they had with you, and what you'd like to ask them. What else do I do, Michi? God, there's so many strings to the bow, isn't there? do cards, candles, coffee cups, and also charms, numerology, dream interpretation. Hi, hi. And everyone has their favourite. If you have a specific favourite deck, or the pendulum as well. Yeah, if anyone has a particular deck they want me to use, I'm happy to use that. We've got the Amira's Love Oracle cards. The link is in the Show More section. And also we've got, I also did a wish list as well. So if anyone wants to do a wish list for my birthday, I would love that. I just put a few things on there. I don't really have a very big wish list. Amazon wish list. We're doing Amira's Love Oracle cards, which are my deck, which are almost sold out from my print, and they should be printed again at some point soon. I do know some people waiting for the Coffee Cup Oracle to be reprinted. I don't know when they will be reprinted, considering the situation in China right now and all of the import fees and everything. I don't think they'll be printed in China again, but we'll see. The Love Oracle will be printed in the US moving forward. I do have a printer in the US. So the Coffee Cup Oracle are a deck that are designed around coffee cup readings, Turkish or Arabic coffee cup readings. Oh, the candles. The candles are always there, Michi, yes, and I have an amazing candle I'm going to be doing very soon. I want to show it to you, actually. Well, thanks for the donations, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Libra Venus. I'll get to you. Thank you, Michi. Yeah, I'll get my candle. So if anyone does want a candle, we're going to do candles. So what happens with the candle? I do the candle magic for you with the candle, with whatever it is you want, and I do a burn specifically for you. And then we read the wax in the candle once the wax has gone down. Sometimes I do a wax reading for the collective. Yes, it's like a money tree. So we've got the eucalyptus candle going at the moment. That's removing all blockages, any money blocks, any abundance blocks, and that's clearing out the energy. It's a beautiful eucalyptus candle, and eucalyptus is very good for clearing. And then I've got this lovely money tree with this lovely gold banner around it, and I'm going to be doing the money tree once that one is done for the collective. So that's going to be nice. So we're going to do a money magic manifestation with this candle once we're done with the eucalyptus candle, or when I feel like doing it, which will be could be in a moon phase. We're now up to a quarter moon, so it could be on a full moon. We might get a money. Yeah, we might do the money candle. But if anyone does want a candle, I think the candles were 25 for a 25 USD for a candle of your choice, whatever specific question, whatever specific topic you want for the candle. You can do it with your candle, and I like to put your name and your birth date on the candle as well. If you are connected with any orishas, do also put those in. So if you're connected to Ogun or any specific orishas, you can put those in, or I'll just bring in whoever I feel needed to bring in for you at the particular time. All right. Okay. Thank you for the Venmo as well, Pisces Moon. You were offered the lottery apartment, but you already moved and can't move again. Why can't you move and your mother not move? You moved, or was it with your mother that you got the lottery apartment, or was it with you? Because if she got the apartment that you moved into now, why can't you just move into the lottery apartment? Or was it too expensive? Okay, I'll get back to you, Pisces Moon. Let's have a look at, hi Lorraine, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. And happy 4th. What did everybody do on the 4th? What did everybody do? Did you do anything fun? Okay, Libra Venus is the first from the UK. Thank you for the £5. Let's have a look and see what's in store for me next, or is there something Spirit wants me to know about? What's in store for Libra Venus next, or is there something Spirit wants you to know about? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's in store for you next, or is there something Spirit wants you to know about? Give me a C sounding name, like a Collins, first, second, or last name, but probably first or last name, being significant. What's in store for you next? And any Spirit messages. Wishes coming true, Libra Venus. Wishes coming true. Things coming about that you have been fighting for. So if you've been fighting for something or trying to get something done or in a competition of some description, you are going to get your wishes coming true. So things are going to come about quite nicely. It could be a love interest. It could be a love interest going right. It could be a love interest coming together. It could be a new partnership of some description. It could be a work style partnership, or a partnership that might be on the cards in the sense of, I'm not sure what you do exactly. It could be, you know, even a brand partnership, or it could be something that you're doing in business, or something that you're doing in a personal way. But the cards are looking really good. There is a man here. Looks like the King of Pentacles. So you could have a sponsor here. If it's not a love interest, it's a sponsor or some sort of boss or person who is going to be helping you out in some way. And you're leaving the past difficulties behind and moving forward in a nice, calm, new direction. You're being more discerning about your, and that's Libra. This is a Queen of Swords, so that's you, Libra Venus. You're being very clear cut and very direct and very determined and clear-minded about exactly what you want. And when you do know what you want, that's when you'll get your wishes come true. So I do feel like you've got good stuff coming in. Thank you for that. That looks good. Looking good. Too expensive on your own, and I was offered an apartment. It was to move with your mother. Okay, so it was a double. And you couldn't move again. Well, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it was too expensive, Pisces Moon. Yeah, maybe it was too expensive. Let's do Pisces Moon quickly, and then I'll move to the super chats. So the question was, it's not like they won't offer you another one. I think you're coming up in the list. I think that's what it is. I think you're coming up in the list. Yeah, you like the money tree candle, Mystic. Yeah, I like that one. It's a beautiful one. It's very interesting. Yeah. Pisces Moon. If only they'd notified you weeks before. It's a shame. Was it too expensive though? Oh, it's too expensive on your own. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, there's some despair about not getting it. Was it in a better area than where you are? I do feel like you're not going to be where you are forever. I do feel like you'll go somewhere different. It might be closer to the river. So that could be a signifier closer to the river's jumping out at me here. So it could be closer to the river in New York. Yeah. And the building had lots of amenities. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get offered something else. They're not taking you off that list, are they? You've got luck coming in. Why can't you move? Why can't you tell them, look, you've been waiting for the lottery thing for so long? Why can't you tell them that you feel unsafe in that area and you'd like to move? Yeah. Why can't you do that? You'll remain on the wait list. Okay. Well, I feel like something else will come in. Something else is going to come in. It could be on the northern side. What's the northern side of the river going up? On the northern line, going up towards Connecticut. There's a river there, isn't there? In New York somewhere. I don't know where you were going, but somewhere nice I feel is coming up. The building is happening. Okay. Yeah, just stay on the wait list because I feel like your number's coming up. I feel like the numbers are coming up here. Anything positive good coming for Mystique? Hi Mystique, how are you? Your cousin let you celebrate your birthday at his birthday party too. Oh, happy birthday, Mystique. His party started at 10 p.m. That's quite late, isn't it? All right. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Section 8 only lets you move once every 12 months. Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer. And that's the housing lottery as well. It's the same thing. Okay. Well, if you feel unsafe in that area, you might put a thing in there saying you feel unsafe. And they might allow you to move earlier if you get something else. Because you said you didn't really like the area. Okay, anything positive for Mystique? Anything positive for Mystique? Happy birthday, Mystique from Geneifa. Hola Geneifa, ¿cómo estás? Okay, let's have a look. Mystique, happy birthday. It's the 4th of July in America. Or the 5th, sorry, 5th. Yeah, I was going to go on the 4th. I was going to go live, but I thought everyone's going to be out. Okay, more money coming in, Mystique. Looking very prosperous, looking very interesting, prosperous, new starts, new beginnings. So I feel like you're getting your power back. I feel like this section of time is very good for you for getting your power back. And you're definitely going to be moving forward in new directions, leaving the troubled past behind you, whether it's energetically or physically. So whether you go physically or energetically, it's like, yeah, I do want to go, I do want to go, I do want to get out of here. But at the same time, you've got new feelings and a new dynamic happening here. So it could be just like understanding the dynamic you have around you and taking your power back from it. That could be your step into the into that thing. All right. What's going on, Michi? What's going on? Okay. You're thinking you still might go to Alabama. Either way, I'm not doing things the same the way I did in the past. Well, that's okay. Sometimes we have a slip. Hi, LB, how are you? Coming down to you. Happy birthday as well. Happy birthday. Got Geneifa. Okay. You barbecued and then took your kids to the beach all day. Is there a beach there? Is it on a lake or something? Okay. All right, let's have a look. Excuse me. Lorraine, how are you, my love? Thank you for the 20. Truly appreciate that. Hi, Amira. Can I please have a 12-month reading on love and money? Okay. What cards are we going to do? Lorraine, maybe the Coffee Cup Oracle. Good to get a timing in there on the Coffee Cup Oracle. Did everyone go out for the 4th, or you had an in-house party? I suppose it depends on where you are, doesn't it? Thank you, Michi. Oh, by the lake. Okay. Lakes are always nice in summertime. Okay, this one's for Lorraine. Lorraine. Oh, my Macy's fireworks show. That would have been big. That's in New York. I remember when I was in Miami, I saw like different, quite famous bands, but they were famous like in the 70s and 80s. They had a lineup. And then another year I saw a famous, forgotten his name, famous artist down in Miami. Yeah, it was a free concert as well. The one that's bald. Who's the bald guy? The rapper. Latino guy. Okay. He's a Capricorn. I know that. Sometimes I remember their star signs, but not their name. Pitbull. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That was a free concert. All right. Can I please have a 12-month reading? Love and money, Lorraine. Love and money. Okay, July. Okay. Change in July, Lorraine. You look like you've got change coming up here. You could be having something to do with dental as well. You've also got August. You've got lucky money. So more money coming in August, September. More opportunities coming around you in September. So new things coming in the door. Could be new opportunities for money coming in the door in September. October, you've got the rabbit. So it looks like you've got the rabbit here, which is interesting. Interesting. What is it you're afraid of? Could be pregnancy. You might be afraid of something. There could be somebody getting pregnant around you in October. You might be a bit afraid of upsetting the apple cart or doing something a little bit different or mixing things up. You might have a fear also that there's going to be too many opportunities coming in that you're not sure which one to take, or you're not sure you've made the right decision. November, you've got loyalty, determination, and the dog here moving forward. So it looks like you've got somebody's got your back in November. So it could be something around the workplace. Somebody's got your back. And then you've got a new lock and a key. So you could be getting a new car, a new apartment, a new house, a new home, or something new coming up. If you're doing something in the home, could be redecorating or refurbishing or some sort of something going on in the home that might be finished in December. Could be a business you're starting from home, and that's why you've got the fears. It's like, oh, will it work out? Won't it work out? You could be doing something from home. It could be something small. January, looks like the ship is sailing in January. You've got directions and journeys and new starts and beginnings going in a new direction in January, and you're going to be in two minds about it. You're going to feel like, okay, have I made the right choice and decision? So that could be what the fear is about as well. It's like, okay, am I making the right decision here? So it's telling you to kind of just wait until you get the green light, because you will get a green light there that will assist you in moving forward. You're manifesting your dreams and your wishes are coming in March. Things are going to be very, very good coming into March. So March, you're bringing something in that's very interesting. You've got the witch there. You've got manifestation. And from that, you're going to get peace and serenity with the dove in April. And finally, we've got the groom coming in May. So by May 2026, you should have the groom there, and it's going to be a good, solid relationship. It's going to be very resourceful, very strong. It's going to be very set and solid. So I feel like whatever it is going to be very stable. So it could be that you're kind of like toing and froing around different people or different opportunities here, different situations, but you're going to decide on this one person by May 2026. That is the one that's going to be more stable and secure. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to P initial for you as well, like a Patrick, Patrice, Patricio, Paolo, Pablo. P, first, second, or last name. Okay. Hi, Mystique. Thanks for the 10. All right, a 6-month read, July to December. Let's have a look, Mystique, July to December. Oh, that's nice, Pisces Moon. It's amazing in person, so beautiful by the Brooklyn Bridge. That's lovely. Okay. What was your other question? Did I answer that question for you about why was the timing off? I don't think I did. We'll do that one. And then we'll get back to Mystique. There's something better in store for you. I think I did do that one. I saw the lake, the river, didn't I? Let's just pick another card for it. Something to do with house lottery. Okay, you're going to get more than one option and choice, that's for sure. More than one option and choice. And you're going to reach the top. You're going to reach the person in charge. You're going to reach the authorities. You're going to reach the person in charge. Something at the top. You could also take a trip down memory lane. You might be going somewhere that's very pretty, very nice. It could be like a village, like Greenwich Village, or it could be somewhere that seems to be like a very pretty neighborhood. Very, very pretty neighborhood. It could be quite a historical neighborhood as well. Somewhere that is very attractive, very pretty, and very nice. So yes, I think you're going to get more than one option moving forward. That was for Pisces Moon. So I think I can't remember if I fully did your last one. So let's see. Okay, thank you for the Venmo. Truly appreciate that. Okay, now let's have a look at Mystique. 6 months, July to December. July to December. July to December. Okay. Legal things working in your favor. Mystique. Legal things working in your favor. You could have a face-off with authorities as well. You might be in some sort of situation with, I don't know, with your parents, because you've got the Queen and the King of Swords here. They could be arguing about money. It might not be anything to do with you. You've got more money coming in around August. You've got clear thinking in September. You've got moving into a new zone, a new avenue, a new situation in October. So you feel like you're finishing up a new situation in October here. You feel like you're coming full circle. November, you have the Four of Rods. So I feel like if you are going to move, it could be in November or December. And you will upset the apple cart when you do go, but you don't care anyway. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to open a new road for you moving forward. I would just avoid talking to them as much as possible. If they keep saying, oh, they're struggling to pay things, whatever. Yeah. You're going to open a new road here. They can talk to your sisters about it. They can sort themselves out somehow. Yeah. And I don't know if your father's still working, but, you know, just tell your mother to go and get a job or something. Okay. There's people who work in America right into their 70s. It's like, you know, if they want money, they can just get a job. I'm sorry your parents are so manipulative. Oh, your father started back working. Yeah, your mother probably pushed him to do that. Okay, Geneifa, hola amor. How are you, my dear? Can I get a love reading? Will he be kind and tall? Also a career reading and anything Holy Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Let's do a three month spread. It's hard to, sometimes it's difficult to see height. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to see height in spirit. You know, spirit readings. Like sometimes it's difficult to see height, but let's have a look. Let's see what we can see. Height is something that you can't change in a person, so. All right. Well, it looks like you've got romances in the air. Relationship is in the air. You've got good things happening around your home, or you're happy with the home that you're in. It looks like you're getting rid of things out of your home that are no longer needed. You might be doing a decluttering, which can be also very good for you. You might also be thinking about moving on to a new position. You've got more money coming in there as well. And you've got success here in the workplace. A lot of strength. So your health is looking very, very good. You've got the line here. Strength card. There could be a boss or somebody around you who you will be talking to. And it could be about a pay rise, promotion, advancement. It could be also a new boss or a new manager that you're going to be talking to at a different company. But there could be a situation where you are going to finish a position that you're in and move into something else, or move into another role in a different company. You're looking at money, you're looking at finances, and you're looking at improving them. You're also looking at saving money as well. You are going to be noticed for your talents, and you are going to be appreciated for your talents as well. You're going to be getting more money. Money is definitely on the cards here. You've got new work, new money, better work, better money. So I feel like that's taking precedence at the moment. What have we got for love? I've got a J initial for you, like a Jim, Juan, Juanito, Jack, first, second, or last name, a J. Love for Geneifa. Somebody in the career. You might meet somebody in or through the career. Somebody who's mature for their age. They definitely have good background or good career kind of experience around them, or they're very, very well established. They also could be older than you. You could have some age difference or age significance. They could have been very much a career person, very much into their career, or very successful in their career. That is an indicator for that person. Not sure how tall they are, but I do feel like they're going to be tall enough to satisfy you. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at Elle. Hi, Elle. How are you? Did Tassos think of your birthday e-message and he didn't reply? What did he think about? What are his thoughts? Okay, Tassos. I feel like he hasn't gotten back to replying to everybody. I think he is thinking about it. I think he liked it. He likes the attention. There could be another woman around him, and he might be holding off replying at the moment. I do feel like there's no bad blood between you, though. I do feel like it's okay. There could also be a feeling here of finances. I don't know if there was something financial between you, or he felt like you had finances, or he's got finances, or you might be wanting something from him. I'm not sure, but he could have been thinking that he's in a good place with whatever it is that he's doing. Okay. Hi, Adam R. How are you? All right, Adam. Whereabouts are you from, Adam? Do a shout out where you're from. Okay, let's have a look. Hi, JD. Do a shout out where you're from. And if you're single or separated, married. Okay, Adam. I felt burnt out lately. Do you see my strength and energy improving? Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Adam. Oh, from Vegas. Yay. I've lived in Vegas a few times. Yeah, I like Vegas. Okay, Adam. Strength improving, energy improving. Could be also around the summertime. Just might be a bit hot for you. I don't know. But you might feel burnt out because of the summer. Let's have a look. Energy and strength. I'm just getting like drink more water. Just getting things checked, like electrolytes or something like that checked. You might be getting blood tests or something to do with water, drinking more water. You could be just getting dehydrated. Okay. Your energy is definitely going to get better. You might be working a lot too. You might be thinking about moving or going into a different area of work. Moving jobs is what I mean. Okay, you could be getting over a, you know, disappointment. It could be friends, it could be love, it could be work. You could be getting over some sort of disappointment. So there's a disappointment there that you're getting over that could be impacting on your health. And it's a wait and see. I feel like things are kind of hanging around you. There could be some sort of, I feel like it's more like a mineral thing or electrolytes or something to do with getting more fluids or something like that. So you might do a blood test here. There could be something there that you haven't seen that is showing you to get a blood test. Yeah. I don't think it's iron. Unless you've got too much iron. Some men can have too much iron. Hydration. Yeah, you've got to be very careful with hydration and electrolytes is what I'm getting. I do see you picking up your energy though. I do see you going out when it's cooler. I do see that by the winter time you're going to feel a lot better. And there is some sort of fortunate thing that's coming up, like wishes coming true. Something that you've been kind of like hoping for or wishing for is going to come true. And by the time it does, it could be a bit of a catch-22. By the time it does, it might be like, oh, I've got so much going on. I've already got this, that, and the other going on, you know? So there could be so much to choose from that you're not even sure that you want anymore. So that's always a good thing to have, is options. Options there, options. Okay, hi JD, general love for July. Let's have a look at JD. Yeah, working outside doesn't help the heat. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, working outside. Yeah. Yeah, you might just have to drink like some sort of special type of electrolyte water all the time. You're welcome, Adam. And if you can work out that you can work at night or something like that, that would be better, or in the evening when it's less hot. Let's have a look at JD. JD from Arizona, female, single. General love for July for JD. Okay, JD. Friendship, work, meeting somebody through work or family. So there could be a connection here where you feel like this person is sole family member. There's a connection through friends, dating. This courting man is definitely there. Somebody you feel like has a past life link, soulmate connection. Yes, I do feel like you could meet this person at their work, through their family, through your family, or through friends. So there's a lot of different options there of meeting somebody. I'm getting a C sounding name like a Carl or a Carlos, C or a K, Khalid, Craig, Chris. Anything else we need to know for JD? Liquid IV. Oh, that's an interesting one. That was for Adam. Fair male. Somebody fair for their cultural background. Lighter than darker. Somebody fairish. Lighter than darker for their cultural background. So if they're Caucasian, they've got lighter coloured eyes, hair and skin. If they're Latino, they're going to be lighter than darker. If they are African origin, they're going to be fairish or lighter than darker. All right. Anyone else for a super chat? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of options to meet somebody, JD. There's a lot of options there. A lot of options. Is Pisces Moon still here? Oh, thank you for your reading. The unit I was offered was near the river, actually. Oh my God. Well, you could end up going into something in there or something like it. Did you get the second one I did, like the third one? I think I did 3 for you. Pisces Moon. And anyone who wants to do it a Venmo, Cash App, you're most welcome. The link is in the show more, or you can go to my website, amiracelon.com. Okay. Let's do a pick a pile. Let's do a pick a pile. Excuse me. Let's do a this selenite. We have the amethyst, pendulum, and the cinnamon stick. So pick a pile. Pick a pile. Pick a pile, everybody. This is a pick a pile, a cinnamon stick, the selenite, or the amethyst. Okay. Let's pick pile number 1, the cinnamon stick, pile number 1. What do we need to know for those who picked pile number 1? Work. I think I did another one for you, Pisces Moon, as well, after the second one. Okay. Something destined for the work to open up here with the cinnamon stick for pile number 1. Some of you might be destined to meet a courting man at your work, or you're going to get a promotion, pay rise, or a new job that wears a uniform, or it could be a military uniform, it could be a uniform or a business suit. Some of you going up in the world when it comes to work, and the right job will come in at the right time. It could come in through family members, or this person could come through family or family members as well, or a soul family group that you kind of like mix and mingle with, or mix around with, or mix around in or with. Okay, dating is on the horizon for those who picked number 1. Now let's have a look at number 2, the selenite. Who picked the selenite? Selenite, okay. Selenite's amazing, actually. Let's have a look for the selenite. Mature woman, coming into maturity, I think, to do with spirituality. Some of you are thinking about it's time that you had your own home, or moved into your own home, or bought your own property. Could actually come in the form of a marriage as well, with that soulmate connection there. It could be with somebody that you're going to be marrying or living with. There's definitely honeymoon cards here. Somebody's going on a honeymoon. And karma finally being released. You might be feeling like this has been a long road, and that karma and toxic stories are finally being released, and new opportunities coming in for you. Some of you are going on a trip or a travel that's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a blessing. Is there anything else we need to know for group number 2? So marriage is in the air, honeymoon's in the air, a trip's in the air. The fair male is here for group number 2, somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background. Or if you are the fair male, then that is for you. And that is that is giving you the okay with that. Okay, let's have a look at number 3 with the pendulum, the amethyst pendulum. Who's picked number 3? Who's picked number 3? Yeah, I think there was a third one for you, Pisces Moon. Who's picked number 3? All right. Blonde female. Somebody lighter, blonde, Midwestern. Somebody who likes wearing blue jeans. Somebody from a Scandinavian or a blonde heritage or background. Male or female. Looking around for a new relationship. Looking around for new opportunities. There is a true love link here. Taking back your power and control in a situation. There could be some fun and games here with this group number 3. There could be a fling with a young female or somebody younger, or somebody from a different cultural background, or somebody younger. And it's interesting. One of the two people want to have a marriage. So even if it is a fling, it could actually turn into a marriage partner or a serious relationship. So out of a fling could actually turn into something that you were not expecting. Okay, there could be an age difference between you and this other person. So there could be a bit of an age difference between you and the other person, mature man and blonde female, young female. All right. Pisces Moon, you chose number 3. Excellent. I might have done your second question, Pisces Moon, twice. So just have a scroll back through and see if you can find it. Okay, any last calls? Anybody? Last calls? Yeah, I think there was more information that came up for you, Pisces Moon. Okay, yeah, I forgot that I did it. And I think I redid it. Okay. Any last calls, anybody? Is it getting a bit late? What are people up to? What's going on? Time on the East Coast is 11:30. So it's only 8:30 in LA. Thanks, Michi. Hope you're having a good time. Okay, if nobody else wants if anyone wants a pre-order, sorry, not a pre-order, last call, a question, put your hand up. Otherwise, I'll close soon. Anyone else wants to do a comment, a question, anything else going on? And thanks for joining, everybody. I will be going live again soon. I might actually go live again tomorrow. You're still doing your nails. You're very good at that, Meech. I don't know how you can do it. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. All right. Any last calls, anybody? Put your hand up if so. If not, I'm going to close in a bit. Thanks for joining, everybody. Truly appreciate it. I'll probably come back to tomorrow, and we might start doing the candle at some point as well. Have a beautiful night, everybody. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. Take care. Ciao for now.